Hi friends, welcome to Sri Sai IT Hub. In this video of Core Python Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: Python keywords, try, except, raise, finally. Right. So first of all, what are keywords in Python? So keywords are special words or reserved words which have special meaning and special usage in a program. So basically, all keywords are in lowercase, as so, try, except, raise, finally. So these four keywords are used in exception handling mechanism. So handling runtime errors in Python. So first coming to try. So try is an indented block of code. Okay. So it is used to monitor or detect an exception which may occur in a program. Exception means runtime error. Okay, right. So for example, A10 B0. So try colon. So indented block of code C A by B. So 10 by 0 is not possible in Python. So here you will get a runtime error because of improper input, which is denominator b equal to 0. Okay, right. So what happens when exception occurs? When exception occurs, we have to accept that exception using except block. Okay, so it is used to accept the runtime error or exception which occurs in try block. So it is also an indented block of code to provide a best solution or a proper solution for our exception which is coming from try block. Okay, right. So except is a block of code which is used immediately after try block. So let us try to do this in a small program. Okay, so first write comments at the beginning of the program. Try except the keywords. So A10 B0. So try. So this is a try block of code, indented block of code. So 10 by 0, we will get the exception here. So when exception occurs, we have to accept that exception immediately in except block. So this is an except block. So here we have to accept that exception using a parameter, and that parameter is exception as E. Okay, so print E, you will get the exception message, and we can also print our user defined message. Division by 0 not okay in Python. So let us execute till here. So save the program. Python keyword example 6. So run it. Example 6. So 10 by 0. We got the exception here. Automatically the control will come to accept block. So it will accept the exception as E of type exception. So since Python is object oriented programming, in Python every value, everything is an object which belongs to a particular class type. So our exception is available as E, which is of type exception class. So print exception object and this message. Okay, so the exception object contains this message, division by 0, and this is our user defined message. So try, detect exception, accept the block, accept the exception, and provide the solution. Right. So next coming to raise. So raise, it is used to throw an exception manually from try block, and such exceptions are caught by except block. Okay, so let us try to do this in the next one. Okay, now what happens if you take b equal to 2 instead of b equal to 0? So save it. Run. So no exception, you will get the output 5.0 and by 2. So now coming to raise. Okay. So I'll put comment for finally block. Right. So I'm taking marks 101. So try block. If marks 101 greater than 100 true. So I'm going to raise the exception. So raise exception object. So for that exception object, I'm passing one message. Messages marks are greater than 100. Okay. So this exception object is automatically caught by exception except the block as E. So E is of type exception. So print E, it will print exception message. So raise exception object marks are greater than 100, which is the exception message. So now run. So marks are greater than 100. So now what I will do, I will take marks 86. Okay. So here you will not get any exception. Okay. So if marks greater than 100, 86 greater than 100 false. So it will just print the given marks. So save it. Right. So the given marks are 86. Right. Now coming to finally. So finally is a indented block of code which is used at the end of all the try and except block, especially at the end of except block. Okay. So this block of code is executed whether there is exception or not in try. So we have to use it like this. Finally, at the end of all the try with except blocks. So let us get back to the program. So here we will use finally block. Okay. So I'm printing one message in the finally block. Finally block is executed. Okay. Right. So save this. So marks 86, no exception. So given marks 86, finally block is executed. So now let us raise an exception. Marks 101. 101 greater than 100 true. So it will raise an exception. So that exception is available in E. So print exception message and finally block is also executed. So save this and run. So finally block is executed. Exception message is also printed. So whether there is exception or not in try, finally block is executed in Python program. So this is how we are supposed to work with these exception related keywords. Try, except, raise, finally. So which is mainly used for exception handling mechanism, handling runtime errors in Python. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment and share this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.